Guys, let's talk about our warm-up here today. Sometimes people get confused. What should I do? What should I not do? Like whenever you're about to do something or you're about to train. So first thing you gotta do, like think of what's the aim of a warm-up. Like it's very simply like to warm up. Like you want to prepare for the work that is to come, whatever you're about to do. So if you're about to snatch heavy, you need to prep the body to lift something heavy. If you're about to run a marathon, you need to prep the body to run for a really, really long time. So there's all different signaling patterns and stuff that you can get fired up. What you really want to think about though, for most of the training that we focus on, so some sort of strength or skill work along with a workout afterwards that maybe has some sort of element of lifting in it as well. So there's a lot of bodyweight stuff or lifting work, okay? You want to think about mobility, stability, and strength. And it literally goes in this sort of order. So your warm-up, first thing you want to do is actually get warm. So pop on some sort of machine or whatever. Like if you're already sweating whenever you get to the gym, that's fine. You can kind of go from there. But get warm, pop on a machine, just like almost zone out, switch off, think about it and nothing else except for what you're about to do for the next hour. So fuck your phone, put it all away, okay? Then mobility is the first thing. So let's define like what we mean by mobility, and that is movement and control around a joint, particularly like shoulders, hips, ankles and wrists are going to be the real important one. Elbows and knees, if you have any issues with them outside of like you've actually damaged them before, the movement around the elbow and around the knee will always get better. Like for the knee, focus on your hip and your ankle, and then for the elbow, focus on your wrist and your shoulder, and it'll always get a bit better. So think about the mobility stuff we do in class and in our one-to-one sessions. Like shoulders, you want to open it up, so things like thread the needle, that child's pose that we do, anything to, and think of the positions that you're going to get in. So if you're going to snatch, you probably want to do something where you're in this position already. Same idea, if you're going to snatch, you want to focus on the hips where you can get into that full flex position and that fully extended position. So just think about all that. Stability wise then, think about some of the other stuff that we like to do in warm-ups, like maybe side planks, shoulder taps or whatever, to create that stability through the shoulder where it is working. Single leg or single arm stuff is always going to do that. Kettlebell bottoms up press is another really, really good one for the shoulder. And then you think about like the hip for that, to work the ankle and the hip all at the same time. Any sort of single leg deadlift, squat, inchworm, that'll all really, really help towards that stability side of it. And then that means you're prepped to go into your strength work. Focus again like on the actual movement. So this to this to this. This should mimic this in some shape or fashion. This should also mimic that and that or some shape or fashion. And then this just transcends what you have already done. So if you know you're about to back squat heavy, mobility wise, we're probably going to do things like the world's greatest stretch. If you think about what that position looks like in your lunge with the leg back, you're in this position with the leg, right? Which is very similar to what your squat looks like. Then you're going to work stability wise. You're going to go into things like single leg deadlift. Again, you think about this position of the hip whenever you lean over there, very, very similar to the bottom of a back squat. And then you start working on the actual pattern itself. Start doing air squats, goblet squats, then start with light barbell squats and build up to whatever you're going to do. So have a think about that the next time you're going to train on your own. With me, ask the question, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? I'm never afraid to like talk about what we're doing or why we're doing it. If you want to know, do come and ask. Guys, hope this helps. Enjoy your session. I'll see you later.